The entire concept of this episode terrifies me. Gamers at Rise and Grind, welcome back. This is episode 27 of our Terraria rogue-only Infernum Mode Calamity Mod playthrough. Such a strange, weird intro. I don't know why I said it like that, but I'm not lying, bro. The entire theory around this episode absolutely terrifies me. Gamers, if you didn't watch the last episode, what we did is we fought Infenum Mode's one and only custom boss, the Bereft Vassal. And because we fought and took down the Bereft Vassal, that means in this episode today, gamers, this is the episode we finally beat Infenum Mod Moon Lord, which I have been told is like genuinely one of the hardest Infernum Mode bosses. So like I am super scared. I'm gonna be honest, I am super scared, nervous, terrified for how this episode is gonna go. But if we go ahead and take a look at our episode to-do list, you guys can see literally the only thing I have on this to-do list is to beat the Moon Lord. I have not fought the Moon Lord yet. Technically, like we went and fought the lunatic cultist and like spawned him in, but like we died instantly. So like I have really not seen any of what the Moon Lord can do. All I know is that a bunch of my commenters have been telling me that this is one of those like goddamn super hard bosses, like on the same tier somehow as like the DOG and the Exomex, which I cannot even fathom. So like this is gonna be a doozy of an episode. So like we have genuinely nothing to do in this episode besides fight Moon Lord. So let's go ahead and just craft ourselves, it's already right here, the Celestial Sigil. And last episode we did at the end get a Wanderer's Shell, which is a cool new rogue weapon. It throws a spread of seashells that home in on enemies before bouncing off them, and then it'll like linger on the ground, and once they linger on the ground, they'll like explode into some kind of like homing water geyser. It sounds really cool. I'm gonna try and maybe use this weapon a few times, but like realistically, I don't really know what weapon I'm going to end up using. I kind of think I'm probably going to use the Shard of Antumbra, because this weapon is, again, really cool. It's a spear, but if you throw it with a stealth strike, you can throw it straight up. And look at that. It'll, like, spawn these, like, homing kind of shuriken, like purple shuriken stars. I feel like that's going to be pretty good. As far as I know, this Infernum Moon Lord doesn't have any sort of mechanic like in Fargos Soul Mod where you have to use one of every weapon type. I think we are good to just use, you know, full rogue set here. I really don't know what I'm going to use, though. I think, honestly, the Radiant Star might be a good pick. Like, the Malashite is probably going to be a good pick. Possibly the Crushsaw Crasher. This is one of my favorite weapons, but, like, I don't know. I feel like it's probably not going to be as strong homing. I'm probably going to need a good homing weapon. So, I don't know. I suppose for the first attempt here, we will try the Wanderer's Shell. And high-key, dude, I am just stalling for time. Like, I am very scared to do this. Oh, no. Oh, look at that. It's raining. Oh, I guess I gotta go disable the rain. Oh, dude, I'm actually scared. I'm actually so scared, but the rain has been disabled. We can go ahead and use our wayfinder, teleport back up here. Man, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, you guys can see my accessories, like, pretty average accessories, honestly. I think, like, I don't know, dude. I'm high-key just stalling. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Whoa. Whoa. Damn! Oh, shit! He has an arena. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't think he had an arena. Wow. Okay. Oh, damn. He's got some cool-ass attacks already. What the fuck? Whoa! Oh, dude, these attacks are sick, actually. Oh, shit. That's scary. Oh, my God. I'm somehow, like, doing fine right now. Okay, well, I say that, and now I'm getting absolutely blasted. I gotta get, like, a little bit above here. He's kind of trapping me down there. Oh, my God. Oh, they bounce off the walls, too? Oh my God, this is, oh no, I did not want to dash over there. Oh my God. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Double tap dash. There we go. It's on left shift now. We're good. I feel like the aim of the game for this boss is probably to stay relatively far away from him. Because look at this. Now that he's super up close, it's going to be super hard to dodge all of his attacks. So I probably just got to stay as far away as I can. Dude, this is difficult. This is going to be a crazy boss, actually. Oh, shit. Where do I even go? Dude, where do I go in there? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is going to be crazy. Upon first glance at that boss, it does not seem impossible. At least, you know, that first phase, those few attacks I saw, they didn't seem too crazy hard to dodge. I will say, the Wanderer Shell, absolutely not going to be the weapon I'm rocking with. I think, honestly, I probably will switch back to the Radiant Star. Low-key, I could also do the Crushsaw Crasher. You know what? Let's try the Crushsaw Crasher for this attempt, because this guy does, like, stay pretty close around me. I think the box for his arena, like, starts wherever the player is. So if I go down here, then I'll probably have the platforms up there. So let's see. Is that how it works? Yeah. Okay, you know what? That seems to be how it works. That's not that bad. That doesn't seem to be that bad. Oh, dude, I do not like this ball attack. Actually, I really do like the ball attack. Oh, my God. Where do I go? Where do I go? Holy shit. I like the ball attack. It's just hard to dodge. That's what it is. Oh, shit, dude. This guy does so much damage. Like, oh my God. Maybe I can like go up and down for this attack. God, nope. Nope. I think that's going to be the hardest attack to deal with. Just because, like, as he's, like, you know, doing the spinny laser things, he's still, like, moving towards me. So I'm just going to get cornered in the arena. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I should grab the Rod of Discord. I've been trying not to use the Rod of Discord in, like, in any of these fights. But, like, low-key, this might be a time I need to consider using it. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go ahead and use our Radiant Star next. See if maybe this is going to be a little bit better for us in terms of damage. But, like, high-key, I haven't even been paying attention to the damage. Like, I haven't had a chance to even fucking look at the damage. Dude, not impossible. Did you see his health bar? We were getting his health down a lot. So if that's what the first phase is, I think, honestly, can get the first phase down. I think the Radiant Star is the way to go. I think it's probably going to be the best weapon for us. And I do honestly have a bit of a plan. I think for the most part, these attacks aren't really that bad. The only one that like can sometimes hit me is that one, but like for the most part that one's also not that bad. These balls explode though, like his eyes explode, so you got to watch out for that. It's this one, but I think my plan is going to be this. I'm going to fly up and then oh no, I see. My plan was going to be to fly straight up to dodge those first few, which that, to be fair, that worked. I would use my slime out to fall down really fast, and then like that would hopefully create enough space for me to like dodge the rest of them, which I still think there's merit to that idea. Clearly, I just can't bounce on his eye. But let's see. He's going to do it right now. So if I fly up straight like this, pretty good. And then if I fly down at a bit of an angle, pretty good. Except, you know what? He's still right on top of me. So maybe that doesn't really work that well. Shit, dude. I don't know then. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, okay. That was bad. That was really bad. That was really bad. Wow. I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. This is definitely going to be the trial and error episode for sure, but I think I, again, figured something out. I can kind of bait him by, like, flying up a little bit to make him rise up, too, and then as he's, you know, about to begin firing, then I go back down, and then I should still have enough space to, like, hold on, I'll just show you what I mean right here. Like, do that, now I fly back up a little bit, make him go up, and then that gives me kind of enough space to dodge. You know what? I can't tell. I actually can't tell if that gives me enough space to dodge. We're gonna go with it because like I don't have many other options, but like who knows? Maybe I just gotta stay closer to the top of the arena. Like maybe when he does this ball phase, let me try and stay closer to the top and then fall down maybe only when he starts firing. Kinda for sure. You know what? Kinda that works. Yeah, you know what? It's not pretty. I'm getting hit a lot. I'm just getting hit a lot, dude. I don't know. I don't think I can use my strategy of the spear anymore, too, because once I, like, hit the roof up here, it'll just, yeah, the spear will delete, so, like, it won't then spawn a bunch of the homing stars. Maybe I can try again the Crush Saw Crasher. I mean, this does really good damage, but, like, I just don't know. I don't know how the range is looking on it. I mean, actually, you know what? It seems to be doing pretty okay. God damn. I'm not doing okay, though. My health is dwindling, bro. Shit. God damn it, that laser again, dude. Shit. I haven't tried the Sand Slasher. This does really good single target damage. This might be worth it. I forgot that he starts out doing this move. That's crazy. Yeah, no. Honestly, I think I kind of just have to lock in a little bit and really analyze its patterns. I think probably the best weapon actually might be the Crush Saw Crasher, at least for the first phase. I'm not too sure. Shit! Okay, better. Way better. I think, got 2, if not all 3 of his eyes down. So, like, they popped out of his head, which I forgot was honestly a mechanic. And then they started fucking doing shit at me, but, like, it was good. That was good. So, it seems that after the eyes pop out, they have a few different attacks. It didn't look like they were too hard to dodge. I did see that one of them was, like, kind of a predictive movement one, where, like, they would kind of shoot lasers at you and then try and go in the direction like you were heading, which that one I don't think is going to be super hard to dodge. I think that one will be fine. The old, like, I don't know. I can't get trapped in the corners. Like, I think that's the hardest part of this whole fight is that, like, the arena is pretty small. Like, you can't fly freely around here. So, like, I don't really know where I'm supposed to go to dodge a lot of these attacks. Oh, shit. Wait, I got one of his eyes down already? I did not mean to do that even. Holy shit. What? Oh my God. So that time we actually did get all 3 of its eyes down. He did, again, another attack that I didn't know how to dodge at all. This is progress. This is actually crazy progress. Unless he has some kind of, like, actual third phase, like, after you take down his heart, this might be super doable. Truthfully, I think the only thing I really have to do is kind of just lock in a little bit. No, dude, no! I meant to jump and then do the dash, but holy shit, this is possible. Oh my god, this is super, super possible. I was actually locking in there. And you know what? Just in case any of you guys try to complain in the comments, I am gonna be using my my Queen Slime like teleport hook. Because you know what, dude? It takes skill to do that. You gotta time it right. You have to know where to go. It is still a skillful maneuver of strategy to use the teleport from the hook. Like, look at that. Like, I can dodge attacks like that. It's a little bit more skillful, I would say, than the Rod of Discord. So, like, if you think it's too cheap that I'm using that, like, cry about it. I don't know what to tell you. Oh shit! Well, didn't mean to spawn Moon Lord down here. That's awesome. You know what? I understand it now. So, like, it was a joke that I understand it now, but, like, low-key, I do. I fucking ran out of healing potions. I definitely could have gotten a lot further in that attempt. Hold on, wait a minute. I understand it now. This fight's actually easy as hell. What have I been doing this whole time? I'm gonna win right now easily. Yeah, never mind. But I mean, like, second phase, that's not bad. No, it's bad. Okay, so I felt like I've been doing something wrong, and then I looked online at like some other people fighting this boss, and it turns out I think I kind of am not doing something wrong. I wouldn't call it wrong, but I'm doing something unoptimally, and that is you can actually take down like his first eye and then just do the fight pretty much like normal. I've been trying to take down all of his like eyes at the same exact time because I thought that's like what you had to do, or else he'd get like super enraged and be really hard. But apparently no, his top eye you can take down, and like the only attack his top eye does when it gets taken down is like a super easy attack to dodge. Like we've dodged it a whole bunch of times when I'm doing my regular attempts. So yeah, I can just be doing this, and like look how easy his top eye also gets taken down. Like it's already destroyed. And now like that top eye is gonna do a super easy attack. These eyes do their regular attack, which I can dodge like flawlessly. And then we can easily get into like his second and third phase like nothing happened. This is the attack I'm talking about. Look, I got adrenaline. Dude, I got fucking adrenaline right now. Like that's how fucking insanely easy it is. Because the reason I wasn't doing that is because in that attack that he just did, I thought those little things that he summoned would do damage to you. So I thought you had to avoid them, but apparently that's not true. Apparently they just like won't hit you. Like this phase. Those little like weird eye gel things, it looks like they explode when they touch me, but they actually don't do any contact damage. So that's why I was confused about, right? So like apparently, yeah, we're kind of just chilling now. Obviously, like currently we're not chilling. You know, I took a bunch of damage just then trying to explain everything to you guys, but like realistically, we're chilling. This attack also, complete bullshit. I have no fucking clue how to dodge this attack. It is absolutely crazy. I actually, you know what? Now that I said that, can I just like walk away from it? Can I just like walk away from that attack and be totally fine? I guess so. Shit, that's... Dude, what? Okay, so I guess maybe I just wasn't fast enough to like avoid that attack all the time. Another thing I was thinking of is like, oh, also, by the way, my background looks like this. I got myself the Aether monolith. You do that by like shimmering an angel statue, and it just makes the background starry. So like it's a little bit easier to see things and dodge things. So I was thinking two things. For one, what I could do to make this fight honestly like a lot easier for myself is these platforms are pretty damn close together. So whenever I'm trying to like fall and go down really fast, I get stuck on the platforms, and like you see, I pause for a second. What I could do is I could hammer all these platforms to be the stair variant, because if you guys don't know, when the platforms are the stair variant like this, you can still walk across them like normal, but if you're holding down, you'll actually just fast fall through them because they don't have that collision hitbox on the way down. And this also works with the slimy saddle, which makes this really good. And this is actually the technique I used in my last few playthroughs. Actually, I do this in most of my arenas because it just helps a lot more. So I could either do that, I could remove some of the platforms, or we could do what I'm probably actually gonna do, which is simply just to thug this shit out, because like low-key, now that we know I can like take care of his eye without really having much to worry about, I think we probably can like get really close to taking him down. I mean, we've gotten really close a few times, so like I'm not super worried about it actually. Oh, right, dude, I forgot there was a second thing I was going to say. The other thing I could possibly do is I could put on my Silent Angel Treads, because that would also just give me a lot more mobility, and I feel like mobility is probably the biggest thing in this fight. So, I don't know. Again, I might do that. The only thing is, if I put those on, what I would probably replace them for is my Heart of the Elements, because also my Heart of the Elements is causing a lot of like visual clutter right now, and it kind of sucks. But like, I don't want to take off the waifus, dude. I mean, you guys know me. I don't want to take off the waifus. So for now, we are still simply gonna thug this shit out. Yeah, I was not locked in during that attempt, but I'm gonna lock in now. Man, fuck this. I'm not thugging it out anymore. I'm hammering all these platforms. That sucked, but it is done. And by the way, yes, I did use quality of life mods to help me out. There is no goddamn way I would have hammered all of these platforms individually. No way in hell. However, I did leave this last one solid and also this top one solid because I think that'll be fine. I suppose this probably will be helpful. I mean, at least a little bit. I feel like this will actually be a noticeable change, but there's only really one way to find out. So let's just keep cranking it with some of these attempts. It is a new day. Okay, well, I was gonna say I went to sleep. No, I didn't. I actually stayed up till like 1 a.m. watching Dragon Ball Daima. But I'm wondering, now that I got a little bit of a break in after my practice, am I gonna do way better and we will simply win this attempt? Because like, you know, probably. I don't want to beat around the bush. Like, yeah, probably we're gonna just win super easily right now if I had to guess. Very obviously, I'm joking. I do not think we're going to win right now. But, like, realistically, I do think we are probably going to do a little bit better. Like, taking a break in between fights definitely does help you get better at the fight. Bro, like, I didn't even see what hit me. But you know what? That was still a good attempt. Also, I think it's really cool that, like, the Wayfinder portal does stay. Like, if you even leave the world. That's nice. I really didn't want to do it. I'm fucking getting rid of the waifus, dude. It's too much visual clutter, and honestly, I need the movement. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not having fun. Like, this boss is just annoying and, like, not fun to fight. Like, I'm not... This sucks. This boss sucks. So let's see if this does end up helping. I really think it will, because movement is, like, such a big thing, especially going into, like, the second phase, I guess, when all of his eyes are down, because, like, a lot of his attacks I feel like are just so hard to dodge if you're not like fast enough, which is again the reason I also hammered all these platforms down. So I feel like this will help on top of like me being able to see better now that I don't have a bunch of like waifus shooting a bunch of random stuff everywhere. Wait, can I just run in a straight line for this attack? Oh my god, I totally can. I thought that attack, I was so scared about that attack. I thought I couldn't just run in a fucking straight line. Oh my, that's gonna make that attack way easier. Holy shit. This attack I'm still really ass at doing, but like, it's fine, whatever. Okay, I can kind of run in a straight line. That attack just sucks. Like, high key, that attack is just fucking awful. Like, there is no easy way to dodge that one. Like, I keep trying to teleport it with my hook. Like, I keep trying to do that just to avoid some of it. I have no idea how you're actually supposed to avoid that one. fucking go! Let's fucking go, dude! Moon Lord, more like Mid Lord. Fucking Mid Lord, yes! Wow. Oh my, you know what? I need to take a minute. I need to take a breather. Holy shit. We locked in though. We fucking did it. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, you know what? Final thoughts. That fight. I mean, I did not like it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like it. I gotta say, putting on the Seraph, like the Angel Treads, I almost said Seraph Tracers, Angel Treads, and also like having good wings and these platforms, all this mobility stuff, needed, absolutely 100% needed. That helped so goddamn much. I don't know, man. I mean, you probably saw in that attempt, like I had to resort to like only spam striking. Like stealth strikes apparently did worse. I was looking at my footage. Stealth striking did worse damage wise than literally just spamming and running like this, which is a little bit annoying. I guess to be fair though, this is a weapon where like you are kind of meant to spam strike instead of stealth strike. There are actually weapons where you're meant to really do a stealth strike to make the weapons work. Like for instance, the Malachite, this one is a really good stealth strike weapon because like it just does a different thing than the regular spam strike. Same thing with like the Crush Shot Crasher, but like we couldn't really use those because honestly, they just weren't consistent. Like the Crush Shot Crasher, obviously its homing isn't very good, so we couldn't really use that. The Malachite just did consistently less damage, so like I did have to use the Radiant Star. But because of that, I couldn't really, you know, actually make use of the stealth strike, which is a little bit unfortunate. But honestly, at the end of the day, I don't really care because, you know, we took down the boss. If I have to spam strike instead of stealth strike, then I'll fucking do that. Who cares? I'm going to say something. I think a lot of people are going to be like, Tetsyumi, no, do not put that out into the universe. That fight desperately could have used a third phase. I know it like technically kind of had one. Like in that attempt you saw, he had like a cool ass black hole in the middle of his chest. And like, that was sick. That's just like the only new thing he had. Like after that, I guess that's his third phase, like that new single attack. He just has a black hole and I guess you can't like damage him. And then he kind of has like a little bullet hell section, but like it's really fast. Like it starts and then immediately it's over, and the bullet hell section is really easy, which like I'm okay with. It's a little bit of an intermission in the fight because the rest of the fight is pretty difficult, at least in that second phase. I don't know, man. I feel like make the second phase a little bit easier, just a little bit easier, and then give him like a cooler, bigger, longer third phase. Like that's, I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Have you guys actually fought this boss? Let me know in the comments, because you know what? I totally could be in the minority here. I don't know. I didn't really think that fight was all that great, if I'm gonna be honest. Nothing against the fight. I mean, it was definitely cool. It looked cool. It was, most of its attacks were pretty fun. I really liked the first phase. But again, it was just, I don't know. The first phase was honestly a little bit easy. And then the second phase was like way crazy hard. I didn't know how to dodge half of those attacks, but I don't know. You know what? Actually, let's check how many times I died to that boss, because I really want to know. Here we go, Moon Lord. I'm going to guess under 70. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be like 63 or something, but under 70 for sure. 65, you know what? I was close. I feel like 60 is kind of around the amount of attempts I give to like hard bosses in a lot of these mods. Like 65 is like kind of the upper tier of what I usually take. So honestly, it was a difficult fight for sure, I gotta say. And this is not to like discredit any of my commenters or anything like that, because that boss was hard. But if that is the difficulty that like the Exomex and like the DOG is gonna be, then I think that's doable. I mean, I'm sure those are gonna take me probably like upwards of 100 attempts, maybe even 200, but like that's definitely doable. If Moon Lord is considered one of the like hard bosses in Infernum mode, I don't know. Am I overconfident right now? I mean, like I just struggled on that boss, like for sure. That was a painful boss, but like shit, it's possible, man. But gamers, with that being done, we can go ahead and put down our Moon Lord relic. Look at this absolute giant row of all of these relics I have. I also put it in the wrong spot, my bad. Oh my god, it looks super cool. And with the epic music still playing, let's go ahead and open up our Moon Lord treasure bag. I have actually no idea if there's anything new, like in terms of Infernum or Calamity bosses in this treasure bag. 3, 2, 1, bam. Let's see. Oh my god, whoa, we actually did get a few new things. We got obviously the Celestial Onion. This is like a regular Calamity mod thing, but what is this? The Utensil Poker. It's a rogue weapon. Yo, we got a rogue weapon. 1,366 rogue damage. Fires utensils in a burst of 3. Stealth strikes replace any utensil with a powerful butcher knife. Space chickens. That is all. Okay, I mean, that sounds awesome. I had no idea that, like, Moon Lord actually had drops. Oh my god, you know, what's crazy is this is actually, like, kind of the only custom weapon drop that the Moon Lord has. They just added in this rogue weapon. That is super nice, dude, thinking of the rogue players. So let's actually see, dude, before we even look at anything else, what does this weapon do? This is the stealth strike, so it's gonna fire one giant butcher knife. Whoa! Oh, it throws like a boomerang. Oh, that's super interesting. And then what about like the regular strikes? This just throws utensils? Yeah, okay, I was gonna say I can't really tell these are utensils, but you can kind of see. You can see the knives and the forks. I don't think there's any spoons or anything, but you know what? That's pretty cool. I feel like this one is definitely one of those weapons I was talking about earlier that is probably better with the stealth strike. Dude, that is super cool. It is a bit close range, but I definitely want to try this out, dude. Hell yeah! And of course, other than that, we got like just an absolute goat tier wings, the Celestial Starboard. Absolutely put that on. I love wings that allow me to hover like this. It's so nice. And we got a whole bunch of Luminite, which is super awesome. And for the most part, pretty much nothing else. Again, we got that Celestial Onion, but like, hell yeah, I guess we'll slap this on right now. Give myself that extra accessory slot. And gamers, with that being done, that is going to be the end of this episode today. I truly don't know how long or short this episode is going to end up being, because obviously the only thing we did in this episode was take down the Moon Lord, but like, I fought the Moon Lord for a long time, like multiple hours worth of time, like 65 attempts. It may sound like maybe not that much, but like that is hours and hours of attempts, because like those are not fast attempts. So gamers, with that being said, that is going to be all for this episode here today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please like it. If you liked it, subscribe. And again, thank you all so very much for watching. Now we are officially past Moon Lord. We are into the absolute GOAT tier Calamity Mod stuff. Everything past the Moon Lord gets so insanely crazy in Calamity Mod. I am so looking forward to it. Like I said, that's going to be all. Do all the normal YouTube stuff, and gamers, I will see you in the next video. Peace.